I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Ignition on, choke on. Well, we're not getting any fire. Normally by this time, it would have popped off. Ignition on, choke on. Now because this thing tends to pop a little bit when it starts, I usually put my foot on the okay. Well, the chain's definitely dull, but it does cut. I think I'm going to swap out and put on the sharp chain, and we'll go from there. But all in all, I'm happy with the chainsaw now. I've got a new pull cord on it, and the muffler's a lot quieter. I'm wearing hearing protection, so that makes a big difference, but the muffler's a lot quieter. It's not rattling around like it was. It does smell like hot metal though. It's a brand new muffler. Starts fairly easy. Cutting up this Osage orange, this is tough as the dickens. It's got a lot of silica in it, so it tends to dull a chain in a hell of a hurry. And I could see as I was walking down through, it got slower and slower and slower. Now this was nowhere near the chainsaw that the McCulloch is. This is a lot smaller. It's a 32 cc engine, and the McCulloch is much more than that. I'm gonna enter the number down in the comments because right now I can't think of it. So this chainsaw does a nice job for limbing and trimming and doing all the other stuff. It's a lot lighter than the Mac. I mean, I can hold this up overhead, although I don't recommend that. Keeping it down below waist level, much better. But for knocking a tree down, I think this is actually a little easier to use than the Mac because the Mac is heavy. This is not light. I mean, it's a good, I don't know, 14, 15 pounds. But the Mac, definitely a heavyweight. So now, I have to rig up this thing over here with a 2x4 on top so I can use the beam machine. I've been calling it a log-a-saw. It's a beam machine. Memory goes as you get older. And I've gotten to the point now where I just go, yeah, okay, it's another one of those. The beam machine sits on top of a 2x4 and rides down the length of that using the 2x4 as a guide. So I'm going to have to trim off the top of that little lump over there and then get the 2x4 screwed down to it, and I'll make a couple of passes down through the log, get the thing squared up, and then I'll cut some planks out of it. At least that's the plan. Plan is always good in the morning. And then, what was that? Yeah, no plan survives contact with the enemy. Or, who was it? Mike Tyson? Don't quote me on this, but no plan survives your first punch in the nose. Okay, if you have any suggestions for a new video, other than cutting a log out of, or cutting a beam out of the log over there, you can put that in there. It's okay. Suggestions like that are fine. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching. And for all you new guys out there, I really appreciate the shout out from Good of the Land. That was amazing. I'm on a live conversation and I make a comment and Justin says, "Oh, Sneelock!" Never have I had that reaction from anybody. So, thank you very much, Justin. I appreciate it.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the US or 16 in the European Union, without the express written permission of the parents or legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.